thinking to myself, I hope I don't go after her. It's so amazing. Honestly, I've never had anything like that. And everyone's been incredible. Okay, so. When we first kissed, our broken shard folded together like the colours after the sun had gone. Outstretched lips pressed palms, twinkling feet around us. I do not wish to know what that man said while I was lost in you. Moulded like mosaic, folded like membranes, I was lost in you. Tiny, beautiful splinters of glass, people created colours when our bodies collided. When I pulled my skin out from underneath you and hung her up to dry, I let the sun crack and dry the earth. Memories of you blooded through and created lakes that joined into the ocean at my tongue. Words came crashing out like waterfalls, falling onto rocks hidden by the white mist. I was hidden by the white mist, and I thought, is this what it's like to be the sea? Full and empty. People swimming through me, complaining about my salt burning their eyes. God gave her watercolour palette and dared me to drink Phosphony's brushstrokes of light that looked exactly like you. She eludes me, dodging from my eyes, and all the while in the corner of my 360 vision, and in her the precision of my delusion that she could be mine. And all this time she climbs the valleys of my spine to escape my body and sit in my brain just in case I forget that she is forever toying with my shadow. And when you touched me, I thought the darkness took hold, but she's been there softly reminding that in the two-step of my smile sitting in the corners of my mouth is a kiss that only one heaven sent can find. That in the honey of my words drips the sweetest lies and the harshest truth that only one hell-bound can bind. She, happiness, merges with me, colliding her body with mine and realigning my mind. And the twirl in my step teaches me the foxtrot to waltz alone. She moves my eyes and hands like a puppet who doesn't know she's actually in control. Do you remember that time when we plucked the sun from heavy fingers and peeled its skin with our teeth, letting the juice drip down our chins? I was happiness then, and even when the citrus burned my cracked lips, I smiled. I wonder sometimes if I am suffocated, if the geography of my sheets forced tectonic plates in my throat to close up. A volcanic eruption spews all my words, and a new continent forms in its place that calls out the name, happiness. And if I turn to her when I feel unsure, as I've always done, to colour the mood a shade of your skin when my fingers are empty shells of myself. Navigate a harsh world, a painful existence, an unearned love. I wish for her to take on an embodied form within me out of peace, not survival. What a cycle. To push and pull, to hold on only to let go. Do you remember that time our hair clung to our faces, screeching through polished streets? Underneath the rain we laughed and ran like the longest sentences, words fumbling to tumble over each other, struggled to breathe like pauses and kissed like ellipses. I wish I could run. Slap the soles of my feet against the stones in my stomach and watch them turn in my wake when you look at me. Once I did run. The weight lifted off my neck as the wind and happiness gripped my hair and laughed alongside me, my organs ready to burst in protest out of my chest. Suddenly I felt my lungs stretch, smooth muscle loosening its grip like my skin was the most malleable metal. And when I stopped, I tasted salt water. It had leaked out of my eyes like love and carved trails to the corners of my mouth, and my kiss drowned. Continents collided and Pangea formed where my bedsheets once were. I let the orange fall from the tree, and the worms devour it like it would do me. I curled my body against you so you couldn't find me and broke the strings that the puppet pulled on her master. Eyes left indents in my head like when the moon sheds her skin in the daytime, and all the while I elude her. Happiness.